All right, it's time to have a conversation. And of course, this is something that might spark a debate in the comments, but I'm here for it because I need answers too. And for those of you who religiously look up Oda's interviews or Q&As or whatever, you can chime in too, just in case he said something that relates to this specific situation. Now, a lot of you who have caught up and watched all my stuff, you know that I've been doing the whole Zoro versus L's counter. Ever since Zoro made that promise after losing to Mihawk. And all the way throughout this whole thing, I've pretty much kept the count simple. Zoro versus an opponent one on one, a legit fight. No run ins, no, hey, I'm going to help this other person, no anybody jumping anybody else, whatever. Just Zoro versus opponent, beginning to end, fight finishes, the victor stands tall. That's how I kept it simple. But as of late, I've had a few people in the comments across different mediums kind of chime in. And one thing that I've noticed on them chiming in is that their interpretation on what they consider a loss for Zoro has pretty much differed across the board. So, my thing is, what does everybody consider the context and the interpretation of Zoro's promise to Luffy to never lose? Because if we go back, because I've looked up some stuff recently and gone back to some of his fights, because prior to that promise and the fight with Mihawk, he specifically says when he fought Kabaji that he can never lose to another swordsman. That falls in line with the promise that he made to Luffy after losing to Mihawk. Now, some people could interpret that as, hey, Zoro promises to never lose to another swordsman. Cool with that. But for the record, I'm going to keep doing the way that I've been doing things. One-on-one, beginning to end, victor stands tall. That's who gets the dub in that one. But a lot of people consider him losing to Arlong, Inaru, the team up against Aokiji, when he ran up on Lucci, the stuff that recently happened with Kuma. I don't count those. Those are run-ins to me. Now, granted, Arlong may have used the sword against Luffy, but he didn't use it against Zoro, and it was only for a split second. But let me know what you guys consider and what your interpretation is of Zoro's promise to Luffy. I'm still invested.
I've been the top pick with more gadgets than Robotnik. Everybody know I'm top.